Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and today I have really a car that's strongly in the fun category. So come on over and take a look at it. This car is a 2004 Aston Martin Vanquish Coupe. I have to say, I always predicate it with Aston Martins. I love Aston Martins. I'm lucky I have a DB9 Coupe, a manual car that I've had for a couple of years. I race a DB4 in vintage, and I've just always loved Astons. I love what they represent, their style, their power, and what the cars look like. They're just gorgeous. So this car is about as good as it gets to me. It's a one-owner, local, low-mileage car. It was bought new at Kerbeck. The fellow that I bought the car from lives about an hour away. He went into the showroom and saw the car, and they started it up, and that's all he needed, and he bought it. This car new, they carried a list price of I think around $234,000, $240,000 when they were new. So the car is completely original. It's never had any body work, any paint work. Nothing has ever happened to it other than being driven lightly and serviced, and that's it. So we have the magnificent Aston Martin V12 engine, 460 horsepower, really smooth, fluid, strong power. Anybody who's driven one of these knows what they're like, just incredible. Tungsten silver is the color. Even the whole nose, no marks on the car, no scratches or anything along the front edge. The lower valance is very nice and clean. It's not all scraped up on the bottom. The grille and all of that is in excellent condition. The headlights are clear. The covers are nice and clear. Coming along the side of the car, the wheels are in very good condition, very clean. No curb rash. I'll show you there's one mark on the right rear wheel. It's very slight, about 1/4 of an inch. Relatively new tires are on the car. This car was serviced by Kerbeck when it was brand new, and then most of the servicing has been carried on by Steel Wings, which is a local, they're about 2 hours away from us, Aston Martin specialist. John Clerk and his team are incredible on these cars. When we received the car, and this car only has 16,000 miles on it, and it was garage kept, so clearly lightly driven. When we received the car, we took it to John, had him do a full servicing on it. He ran the diagnostics on it. There was an occasional misfire in the motor, so what we did, given the car and given its history, and that it's such a nice clean car, we did do the coil pack service on the car. So, which is a major service on these Astons. It just had all the coil packs replaced and new spark plugs. So that was just finished on the car by John at Steel Wings. And we have the report on the car now showing all the codes are clear. Everything is excellent on the car. Coming to the interior, again, the whole car, the condition is what you would expect of a 16,000 mile garage kept one owner car. There is no smell in the interior other than the smell of the leather, which in the Astons is pretty good. No cigarette smell, no cigar smell, nothing. All of the leather on the dash, the stitching and everything is nice and straight and true and in excellent condition. The seats are like new. Even the driver's bolster right here shows virtually no wear on it. Of course, the stuffing is excellent, but there's no wear anywhere on the interior of the car. The headliner is excellent. All the controls, the buttons are all in great condition. There's no stickiness or anything. So just gorgeous condition. It's dark gray, the interior. Coming along this side of the car has the beautiful Vanquish lines here that they did. I think the body of these cars is just an incredible statement. Coming along the rear, you have the classic Aston Martin rear window, the little curve of that. And in the boot of the car, we have everything that came with the car when it was new. So the Aston Martin battery charger, the metal Aston Martin owner's manual book with everything in there, including the original, Kerbeck sold it originally. We have the small helpful hint guide, how to drive the car. And we have, this is the first aid kit, and then we have, of course, the obligatory umbrella. So that is all there. We also have the original 2 sets of keys and key fobs. everything that came with the car. No marks. The rear bumper is excellent, very clean. The overall car, the presentation is just spectacular. I love getting cars like this. When it's one owner, low mileage, I know who's been servicing it, I know the care it's been given, and it's just great to find cars like this. This is the one mark on the right rear wheel. You can see it right there. There's a little tiny curb rash right there. That's really the only mark on the car. Right side, same thing. Right side door card is in excellent condition. There are no chips or anything along here. The leather is excellent. Here on the dash, the leather is excellent. The glove box, of course, is right there. We have all of the things in the glove box, the pen, the tire pressure gauge, the little Aston-Martin tablet, little flashlight. So all of that little dealer stuff is still with the car. I drove this car a fair amount. I've driven it about 4 hours altogether, and it's just fantastic. Driving it in the regular mode, in our test drive, we put it in the sport mode, and it gets even better. The transmission is shifting perfectly, both in the automatic mode and in the manual shifting mode. Clutch take-up is excellent when you start driving the car. It's just everything about the car, the brakes, the steering, suspension, is working perfectly. So if you've been looking for a Vanquish, looking for one that's low mileage, one owner, great color combination, please consider this car. Ask us any questions. We'll be happy to take any more photos of it, answer anything specifically. We'll be posting the invoices from Steel Wings so you can see what we did to the car, what we had done to it. And it's a fantastic car. So hopefully we'll find an owner that will really appreciate this piece of rolling art. So thanks for taking the time watching the video. Please watch our driving video. We also do, of course, a cold start video. And take a look at all the photos we'll take of this absolutely stunning Vanquish. Thanks a lot.